Hi everyone, today we're going to break down my 100K salary in New York City. I hope this video can be helpful for anyone considering to move to New York City and help clarify just how far a six-figure salary can take you in one of the most expensive cities in the US. For transparency, I do not have any debt, nor do I receive any financial assistance from anyone to support my lifestyle. So first off, my gross pay per month is $8,500, but my take-home pay is only about 45% of that, which is approximately $3,800. And this is after taxes, health insurance, contributions to my HSA, 401k, as well as subsidized public transit. So I make sure to max out at year end my HSA and 401k. And then the subsidized public transit is an employee benefit. So normally a 30-day unlimited Metro card will cost $127, but with the subsidized public transit, I pay only $63.50. So it's basically 50% off. And then of the $3,800, $1,000 goes to rent and utilities. My rent per month is $917. And I pay $16.67 for Wi-Fi, and my utilities per month are usually no more than $50 to $60. I do share an apartment with two other roommates, and we live in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in downtown Brooklyn. If you're interested in hearing about finding housing in New York City, I'm happy to make a separate video discussing the details. Just leave a comment below. And then next, I pay $212 for my monthly gym membership. Growing up, I never really exercised routinely, and only recently I've come to realize just how important it is to stay active for my mental health. Next, I typically spend about $800 to $1,000 per month on food, just because I don't really cook, and if I do, it's usually something very simple like breakfast. And food is one of the things that I do like to splurge on. Lastly, starting in September, as we approach year end, one of my goals is to max out my Roth IRA in January of 2023. So for the next 4 months, I've allocated $1,625 of my take-home pay towards my Roth IRA for next year. Most of the expenses that I've listed are pretty fixed, with the exception of the $1,600 that I will contribute towards my next year's Roth IRA. If I wasn't making this allocation, I would probably use that money to save it on one big trip abroad, or just save it and invest it in the stock market. As you can see, 100K salary is more than enough to live by yourself in New York City. But I do want to include the caveat that most people probably spend a little more on rent. If you're living in Manhattan, you're probably looking to spend closer to $1,500 to $2,000 per month on your own room in a shared apartment. I think I got very lucky with my housing situation. Although my room is basically a shoebox, I'm pretty happy to pay a lower rent if it means I can splurge on other aspects of my life. 1 year ago, I was living in New York City on a $70,000 salary, and reflecting back, comparing my lifestyle before to my lifestyle now, I've definitely experienced a little bit of lifestyle creep. And that's mainly in food, gym, and travel. Before, I didn't have a gym membership, as I felt like to go to any good gym, it was too expensive. And I definitely cooked a lot more a year ago. I also did not travel internationally. If you have any questions after watching this video about living in New York City, please leave a comment below and I'll be happy to respond the best I can.